Hi, this is Jan Wagner from Underground Games, and we are the publisher and developer of Jagged Alliance, the board game. And I want to show you a little bit about that. Come on. So this is currently running, and you see a couple of people playing. Jagged Alliance is scenario-based, which means you have a campaign that consists of several scenarios. This is an early one, and we are recreating the Jagged Alliance 2 computer game as a board game. Every element that you have in Jagged Alliance 2 is in there. It's just abstracted in order to work for a board game. So for example, if you look at this, you've got your characters, they've got stamina, and like action points, you spend stamina that goes to fatigue in order to move and shoot stuff. But you also, of the same pool, get wounds. So you have to be careful. If you're wounded, there's less stamina to work with. And if you spend too much stamina, you're in risk of getting damaged. You also have skills, mechanical skills, healing, leadership, like in Jagged Alliance. And everybody has special abilities as well. Most of your favorite, well not most, but a lot of your favorite mercs are in here. Steroid, Ivan, Scope, Shadow. So you can see them here. You can see that you've got weapons and armor. Of course, there's a lot of different weapons and armor in the game, and you can also modify armor and weapons and upgrade them and tinker around with them. And your goal is, of course, to rid the world of Daedrunner, the dictator. The longer the game goes on, the more your dictator threat escalates, and then there's counterattacks, and you have to train militia against that, or you have to somehow withstand that. Again, as in Jagged Alliance. You also have Elliot, her trusty lieutenant, and he makes the game a little more difficult for you. But there's also different dictators and different lieutenants in the game. You've got your enemies, red shirts, blood cats, snipers, and all kinds of things. And they all have different abilities, and they're used by the AI. So it's a cooperative game for 1 to 4 players. You can play it alone, as you did Jagged Alliance, or you can use a team. And then you need to strategize and see what you can do. And you can see the people here. They've entered a new sector just now, and that means they really reveal what happens in that sector. So you can have enemies and question marks, means something unknown is there. And there's different difficulties depicted by the skulls, and there's even more difficult sectors, but it's an early scenario, so you only have 1 skull, there's 3 skulls as well. So, as you can see, there's most of the stuff in Jagged Alliance is already here, and if you like the old PC game, then that's definitely something that's for you. If you're into co-op games, I think it's also one of the great co-op games, and there's a lot of strategizing and tactics, and there's a lot of different ways to resolve it for us. 1 to 4 players. You can solo it. There's always going to be 4 mercs. It's going to be done. It's currently just in production, so this is the first sample that we actually have. It's not final. We are hoping to deliver in Q1 next year.